Jane, the kind of dancing that they are dancing for you spiritually, you don't even want to know. A lot of spirits are happy with you. B, you have come now. You will now come and write me good night. Oh my good night. Ogbanje. Femi Jubal, I greet you. That was the intention, right? You came to what? You came to you came to say good night. I know, by their fruit you shall know them. Amal, you are right on time today. Jane, I was talking to you. Now, when you came, there was a kind of vision I saw. There are a lot of celebration going on for you spiritually. B, thanks you. Thanks. My personal person. What's up? Thank you. Oh, you just came back from swimming. Nice. You might sleep off because your whole body will be tired. Because when you swim like that, the body relaxes. Oh, B, you're so sweet. Oh my goodness, you're so sweet. Oh my goodness, thank you. I'm mixing one very dangerous concoction here. Very dangerous concoction. But it's alright. Good evening, everybody. Good afternoon. Good night, darling. I don't know why your timing and my timing is always. I miss you. You used to always be a as usual. You used to always be a life of the party on the life. Is it? Do I come too late for you? Do I come live too late? Oh. Goodbye, Miss Rose. May you waiting? No. I used to envy you people that know how to sing. You people have such a beautiful gift. Okay, it's your network. Why? Your network doesn't make you stay with me. See that network? I can't stand behind it. I didn't see your name, Aziz. Aziz, this is a characteristic of an Ogbanje. Why are you not calling my name and you are calling everybody's name? Aziz, I greet you. Welcome. I like that. You must be noticed. Me, I just be holding your YouTube channel. Yeah. I think there are a lot of people that actually they told me, some people wrote me and they said they prefer joining the YouTube because they watch the videos at their own time and they pause, they listen, they jot, unlike when it's live. So they actually prefer going to watch it on YouTube. But you guys need to be on the live too. How can you leave me here? Chioma Ubaka, I greet you, darling. Okay, PI, I see you. I've called your name. I'm sure I'm at peace now with all the Ogbanje here. Today, I'm going to be talking about a very interesting topic. We all laugh together. We'll laugh, we'll learn, and we'll think. Okay? Like we always do. Anytime we come together, it's always a session to learn from each other. So it's always a privilege that I get to talk to people that are ready to learn and then grow spiritually. My name is Oma Water, Priestess Oma Water. For those of you that don't know me, there are a lot of you that actually say, "Oh, Oma, you are Igbo. Are you not Igbo?" And the truth is, I'm not Igbo. I'm actually from Delta State. I'm Urobo by tribe, but I'm married to an Igbo king, like I always call him, right? And I feel comfortable practicing the Igbo spirituality, even though I have a knowledge of my own Urobo spirituality, but I'm just comfortable with the Igbo spirituality because I believe spirituality is same. Chini, greetings, darling. So we are going to be having a beautiful session once again today, and for those of you that don't know, I am presently based in Lagos State, and I don't just teach, I also do spiritual works. For a lot of people, I don't just post a lot of my spiritual works because TikTok rules. I said, okay, let me post one of my works that I do. Guess what? I was given a strike. I just told myself, you see this posting, I'm just going to stick to only water work posting, because these days we don't know what we post that TikTok just gives us a strike. You violated our rule, you've done this, you've done that, you need to seek for appeal. I don't like stress in my life, and I don't think I want to be creating multiple accounts. So I just deleted the post and said, you see me, I'm sticking to just water. If you come and meet me, if I can do the work, I will tell you. If I like, I post. If I like, I don't post. But water work, majority why I post my water work is so that the kings and the queens can have visibility. Do you understand? It's like a platform I'm using to support them. For those of them that are ready to answer their call, for those of them that are serious in life, there are a lot of them that do this work and they are not serious with it. So for those of them that are serious in life, I'm like a platform that just sustains them till they are standing. So a lot of people will come see their page and say, oh, Oma did your work. I think, oh, I'm comfortable for the fact Oma did your work. I think I can work with you, There are things like that. So that's one of the reasons why, if you leave me, Oma, you see what I will just be posting on my page is teaching. I don't have time, because I believe that even if I'm inside hole, spirits that call me will bring the people to me to meet me inside the hole. Do you understand? Because social media cannot frustrate my destiny, especially this TikTok. Anyway, let's hit the screen before we get into the topic of today. While we wait for others, let's share, let's tap, right? Please let me know where you're watching me from, where you are, so I can throw a shout out to you with love. Okay, we are 2000 now, so I can start. You know the rules. Okay, so the last time I was live, I was talking about, somebody should remind me what I talked about. If you were here the last time I was live, it was a long time, right? When I was live last time, I talked. Can somebody remind me of the topic we actually treated last time? And all of you that were here before, I know you people don't even come and do as if you don't know what I'm talking about. What did we talk about in the last live? Guys, why are you dulling? Is it that you guys cannot remember what we talked about previous live? Oh, Okay, yes, true. Thank you so much, Chima. When you need to do Alpha, at what stage of your life do you think that you need Alpha? Thank you so much, Chima. You seem to be the only person that followed that life, because I don't understand. Everybody was just mute. Okay, so today I want to talk about a very important thing in our spiritual journey, which happens to do with what? Food. 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 Food and what? Spirituality. Food and what? Spirituality. Now, we all know that food is what? Our spiritual journey has to do with the soul, the body, and what? The spirit. That's what the Christians call what? Trinity, right? Even in African spirituality, we believe in Trinity as well, which is the soul, the body, and what? The spirit. Your soul is what? Your chi oyuwa. Your reincarnated what? Your past life. The body, which happens to be you now, and the spirit, your chi, and the other spirits that follow you. Okay? Now, for your soul to be able to sustain here on earth, you need what? The body. Now, for the body to be able to what? Sustain on earth, you need what? Food. Right? But I noticed that a lot of us don't understand how food plays a role to your body, and what the body plays a role to what? Your spiritual part. Now, when it comes to connecting and interacting, our soul travels a lot. Our soul travels to what? Bring messages, to connect with the spirit, to travel. That's why you see some of you, when you dreaming is what? Your soul traveling. That's why sometimes some of us that are here, we have gone to all the countries around the world in our dream, but we have never been there. And that's why when we sleep, sometimes our soul travels. You get to a place, it feels like I have been here before. What we call what? Deja vu. It feels like this place is familiar. This face, I've seen this face before. Sometimes some of these things, some of these people, we have interacted with them through our what? Sleep. Yes. Now, how does food, all of us know what food is, right? I don't need to come and be defining what is food for you. We all know what food is, because even as you people are listening to me, some of you are stuck in your mouth with food. Now, how does food play a major role in our spirituality? How does it affect our spirituality? How does it affect our spiritual journey? Now, there are a lot of us that don't know that what? We have alkaline food, we have acidic food. We have what? Alkaline food, we have acidic food. Now, alkaline food is supposed to what? Energize your body. It's like electricity. Alkaline foods are like electricity to your body, to your soul, to your body, and the body supplies it to the soul, right? But you see that acidic food, it's like what? It's like a metal that is put in your body that makes the body very heavy. Alkaline food will make your body light and easy. You are active, you are energetic. But acidic foods are foods that what? Will make your body heavy, weak. That's it. In a layman's what? Explanation. Now, there are a lot of us that what? We have stocked our body with acidic food that what? Our body is now unable to transmit information to what? Our soul, and from the soul to our spirit. When your body becomes too heavy to transmit and interpret messages given, it's just like, let me explain it. It's like a two-way meter, a two-way unit. Now, your spirit and soul moves like this and carries information and gives to your body, feeds the body. The body is supposed to be light and energetic to what? carry information that he has passed, gotten from here, and what bring it to life. Do you understand? But now the body also can pick questions and answers and things about your journey that you came to this earth with, and feed it back to the spirit and the soul. But a lot of us, our body and our spirit are malfunctioning. Let me give you an example. By the time the spirit and the spirit and the soul transmutes messages and gives it to the body is too heavy, filled with what? Acidic foods, for it to receive, interpret, and what? Transmute back to the spirit and soul. Because why? Your food is supposed to be what? Electricity to transmute back to the soul and the spirit. A lot of us keep walking about confused because of what? We have stocked our body with a lot of things that we don't need. As a human being, you cannot tell me that you are not dreaming. If you are not dreaming as a human being, there is a problem. You should dream. And you should what? Remember your dreams. Because you see, dreams are not just dreams. They are messages from your spirit and what? Your soul to the body. So by the time your spirit and your soul is feeding you information and you are missing the information, you become blank. And you lose focus and you lose direction. There are a lot of us that our body is struggling to what? Receive messages from the spirit and the soul, because what? Our body has been stocked with the wrong kind of food, the wrong kind of things. There is no current again in our body, in our life. I always say this thing. Spirituality is not just about what? Offering sacrifice. Spirituality is your day-to-day activity as well. Yes. You cannot say you want to be a spiritual being and you want to live a regular life. Those two things does not tally. It does not go together. For you to be a spiritual being, there must be a change. You cannot be the regular. You cannot. Whether you are a religious person, whether you are a spiritual person, for you to practice true and clear spirituality, you cannot live the regular life. There are a lot of us that what? Just like he's saying that he dreams but he cannot remember. One of the reasons is what? Sometimes it's not all about witchcraft. Sometimes what can make you forget your dream is what? Food. We eat way too much. We eat too much. And we are stuffing our body with the wrong food every time. Your body is what? An electric feed. You are supposed to stock your body through food. Your body is supposed to recharge your body is supposed to recharge food, the food you eat. But what? Some of us are feeding our body with the wrong food now. We don't even have any spark. We don't have any electricity to feed what? Our spirit with and our soul with. Have you ever wondered why? For those of you that used to be Christians and those of you that are still Christians that are listening to me, at times you will go to your pastor and complain, or your minister, or whoever, your spiritual director, whoever you relate your spirituality to, and you have an issue and you tell your pastor or your spiritual mentor and say, I am experiencing this thing, I need this thing, I don't know, I've been waiting on God for this. The pastor will tell you that I am placing you on a 7 days dry fasting. I am placing you on a 7 days what? Water fast. I am placing you on a 7 days what? Fruit fast. Do you know why? Because why? That pastor or that minister or that spiritual mentor wants to starve the flesh, which is your body, so that he can be able to receive message from the spirit and the soul. That's why you find out that they will put you on a 7 days fast and tell you, watch out, you will dream and you would get clarity. Sometimes on the 4th day, 5th day, you have not even reached 7 days, you have gotten a dream that gives you clarity. Because why? A lot of us just need to what? Starve the flesh to get what? Direction. We are all here for an assignment. No spirit sent any human here without what? A direction. They are the manual that we need to read to follow our spiritual journey. But a lot of us are here, we don't connect to the manual, we don't relate to the manual, and we cannot remember the assignments we came here for. What are you feeding your body with? How are you feeding your body? There are a lot of us that you see, we that are walking about and we are looking for spiritual direction, spiritual messages, spiritual things. We just need somebody to tell us about ourselves. Now, that message that you are craving to hear, that direction you are craving to hear has been sent to you, but your body did not allow you to interpret it or receive it. Your body is your number one problem. That's why you see that a lot of ministers or pastors, when they want to go into a serious spiritual encounter, they go to what? Mountains. Why are they going to the mountains? Not because mountain is where God is, so it's because they don't want to be distracted by things of the flesh, which is food. If you're on the mountain, nobody will bring biscuits that you say, oh, I'm fasting. There is no distraction. In the mountain, you will not find what? Fire to cook food. If at all you must eat something, you will eat what? Fruit that is not cooked with fire. Because why? Your body needs electric foods. Fruits are electric foods. Your body needs to be charged to receive that what? Message. Some of us, our body don't have life again. If you go and run a test in the hospital, you will see that your body is very acidic when your body is supposed to be alkaline. Your body is very acidic. Number one thing that makes your body acidic, meat. Some of us eat a lot of meat. They will say, yes, eat protein. Protein is good for you physically, but it's not good for you spiritually. When I mean protein, I mean meat. See, the way the blood, the spirit, your spirit needs blood. Your body needs fruit and vegetables. See, let me explain something to you people. There are a lot of you that say that are called today and you say, I don't hear anything, Oma. I don't see anything. You want to see? You want to hear? Take yourself on a fasting and tell me whether the kind of messages you will see, you yourself, you go on run mad. The kind of visions you will get, you yourself, you will say, I don't want to see again. Want to know truly, most of the deep prophets in the Bible or spiritual people, they feed on what? Mostly fruits. They don't eat cooked food. You see, cooked food is one of our problem. Cooked food. You see, cooked food is one of our problem in spirituality. But because we cannot be able to kill this flesh, I'm not saying that you should just forget it. It takes a while. You grow into it. But some of us, we consume a lot of food. That's what our spirit, we don't need it for our spiritual journey. Our body becomes too heavy to receive the message that what our spirit is passing to us. Some of us, as I'm talking to you now, 10 o'clock, 10:18 here in Nigeria, some people are what? Swallowing food. They are swallowing. They are eating. Some people are what? Eating as I'm talking to you. You see, late night food. Late night food is one of the killers of your what? Dream life. I remember then when I started my spirituality, and I was forgetting my dreams a lot. And when I wake up, my spiritual mentor will tell me then that what? He will tell me that my spirit guides are complaining, that they are giving me messages, I am not receiving it. They are not happy with me. And I will be like, I did not receive any message. Which message? I did not receive. They will tell me that, did I not dream? I say, yes, I dreamt, but I cannot place it. I cannot really place the complete dream. Do you know what they told me? They told me that I should stop taking anything palm oil, anything with oil after 7 o'clock. But the karma in me will not allow me to be great. The Oma in me will not allow me to be great. Sometimes, I am dicing goat's meat and using it to do indomie by around 10 o'clock. Because I'm not an early sleeper. I don't sleep early. So by the time 10, 11, I say I'm hungry. I say, I beg. Which kind of thing be this? I don't enter kitchen. I didn't know I was satisfying my flesh and I was killing myself spiritually. I didn't know I was what? Satisfying my flesh and what? Killing myself spiritually. The kind of growth I was looking for, I wasn't getting it. And spiritual journey was what? Frustrating me as at that time. There are some of you that what? You cannot what? Get on a regular path of speed if you don't drop your eating habits. Thank you, my darling, my twinnie. You see, most of us, just like she says, starving the spirit is satisfying the flesh. That is the truth. You cannot say you are practicing spirituality and you are not disciplined. The two of them go together. If you are not ready to be disciplined, you are not ready to practice spirituality. Some of you have gone through rituals, spiritual rituals. But what? You have not yet starved your flesh. The rituals you did, see, that's why I sometimes I sit down and I'm wondering, when they go open spiritual eye. Who told you that you needed to open spiritual eye? It is your food. Your food will open your spiritual eye. It is your food that will open. See, hey God, my head is busting here. It is your food. There are a lot of us that what? Our body stinks for our spirit to interact with it. The kind of food we eat, our spirit cannot what? Because your spirit has to plug in. It's like a socket. Your body is the socket. Your spirit is the what? Cord. They need to plug in for you to receive those messages. But when they come, they are seeing that this your socket does not fit in. Na circle there, but wetin they carry na square. It cannot fit in. You cannot receive the message. For you to be able to receive the message from your spirit, you people have to be working together. Wetin dey here supposed to be circle. Wetin dey here supposed to be circle. When you click it, it works. A lot of you are what? Suffering this same thing, and you don't understand. Some of you have gone to what? Gone through your own spiritual ride. Let me tell you something. Have you ever thought about it, that for those of you that do a local and do all these things, during your stage of rituals, when you are going through your rituals, they will tell you that you will eat white food. You will not eat food with palm oil. You will be eating white food. You see, palm oil. Is, I don't know what palm oil and the spirits have, but it doesn't just go with them like that. It doesn't just go. But you see, some of us around 10 o'clock we dey chop egusi soup. I beg, na fat, not keep person. You finish eating egusi soup, you know we Nigerians, we love to cook with oil. It's our signature. You just eat egusi soup finish with plenty oil. You fall for your bed, boy, and you hope to receive deep message. Some of you now add what? Cassava, that is what? An abomination to the spirits that follows you. Some of you, the spirit that follows you is against cassava. You now eat egusi soup in the night. Use cassava, which is eba or fufu, to bracket it. Abomination. You don't chop your abomination. You don't wait till they waiting for your chi to call give you message. Ah, what a very delicious meal. A lot of us, the journey we are looking for, it is within us, but we are far. We are very, very far. I can bet you, if I'm taking a poll now, some of you have not had fruit in 6 months. What, 6 months? 3 months. You have not even taken any wash my hand. She still dey dive into the food. Some of you don't eat fruits. The only reason why you fast while you were a Christian was because what? Maybe you are having a very strong challenge. Some of us, the only reason we women why we fast now, we define husband. They give us that assignment to fast, or we define work. There is something that what you need urgently. Now you will fast so that what God will give it to you. That's the only reason why what? That's the only reason why we fast. The truth is, for you to be a spiritual being, you should what? Starve yourself of certain things. You need to starve yourself. You need to eat less what? Food with blood. Meat. Meat makes you very what? Acidic. Some of the foods that make you very what? Electric, alkaline. Mushrooms are good. But you see, we Africans, especially Nigerians, we not like all those kind of things. We not want hear and safe. But do you know those were the foods that our forefathers ate? The way we consume meat like this, our forefathers don't eat meat. We they eat. See, you see, we they chop meat. One of the things that mushrooms are very good. Do you know mushrooms are like meat as well? We have gotten a habit that we now start eating food without meat, anything on top. We now have a mentality that is poverty. Even if our forefathers ate a lot of bush meat, they did not eat it the way you eat. Our forefathers don't eat food 3 times a day. It's a lie. So if you eat 3 times a day, and for that 3 times, even 4 times, meat go dey on top. Our forefathers didn't eat like that. Our forefathers, let me tell you, most of them were eating once a day, because by the time, thank you so much, by the time they wake up in the morning, some of them go to the farm or go hunting by 5, 6 o'clock. They will be there in the farm. When they are hungry, they eat fruits in the farm. That's when you see that they are plucking things from tree, they eat to sustain them. Sometimes when they come back, and the only time they eat food is in the night when they come back. But you have eaten 4 meals a day with different kind of meat. Some of you eat as much as 3 meats on a sitting. And you want to elevate spiritually. Tell me how now. That's why you need things like Osenabo. That's why you need things like vision soap, vision this. You are looking for what will open your third eye. Go on the internet, you see people seeking on, how will I open my third eye? How will I open my third eye? How will I see? I want to be seen. I want to dream. Nature has provided these things, but we have decided to go against nature. Now that we are awakening, everybody is going back to their roots. Make sure too that you go back to the eating habits of what? Spirituality. You cannot drop some and leave some. Some of you, the only food you know how to eat are canned food, packet food, quick meals. You are killing yourself, not only physically, also spiritually. If they tell you to eat greens, you say, when I not be goats. How go they chop salad? I be goats. Go and check yourself spiritually. You are a goat, because there is no growth within you. You might be a able man and a gallant woman physically, but spiritually you are a goat, because you are tied. You are in bondage. Anybody that cannot have a vision to see and see with the journey you are going through, you are blind. That's why you people can be asking me sometimes, how do we know fake spiritualists? How do we know the wrong spiritualists? It's because most of you are spiritually blind. Why? Your food. Your food. Your food makes it very hard for you to receive informations from your spirit guide. Even when they tell you, you wake up, you are blank. Or are you expecting that as you are sitting down listening to me, one spirit will appear like Nigerian film and be saying, my son, my daughter, listen to me, you lie. It doesn't work that way. A lot of times, our dreams are what? The spiritual mirror given to us. What is happening to your dream life? Thank you, darling. Kanye. Some of us cannot eat. See, oh God, I have been doing a lot of studying and a lot of reading and asking questions spiritually. Do you understand? And I found out that, do you know that we don't eat vegetables anymore? Our forefathers, our foremothers used to eat a lot of green vegetables. What is happening to us? We are packing carbohydrates into our system without what? Vegetables. And you want to what? You want to see. You want to hear. You want to understand. If you have tasted spirituality clearly and you know how to receive messages and interpret messages, you will know it's a big flex. It's a big flex when you can hear from spirit, you can interpret it, and you have a confirmation. As you think about it, you go to bed, you are getting a confirmation. It is a big flex. There are a lot of us that what? We get messages every day, but we cannot even understand it, we cannot interpret it. We'll carry these messages to people that are also blocked spiritually. And they will interpret it for you wrongly, and that's where your confusion starts. I'm telling you the truth. There are some of us, we cannot do without alcohol. I'm not saying that you shouldn't drink alcohol, but there is a limit to everything. I have a particular deity that takes cigarettes, that takes smoke. The deity, most of the people that are working with that deity, they smoke. But you see me, Oma, I know they smoke. I know Sabian. It's not in me. And I have that deity. Most of the people that have that deity are now chain smokers, because they will now be putting in, now the juju they make me, they smoke. Guess what? I still give that deity cigarettes. I will light it, I will put it there, we burn. As if they burn me, they inhale. I don't do my prayer, I don't come up for there. I don't need to inhale it. Now maybe the juju. I'm just a vessel. You need to what? Wait it be that? Now you won't carry the deity for me. Say which deity be that? There are a lot of you that you need to change your eating habit. You want to see, you want to hear, some of you will be asking, Mama, they say I have call. How come I've not seen it in my dream that I have call? Go on a fast. Starve your body. Starve your body. Spirit go show you, say you get calling. That thing you are looking for, you will begin to see it. Hey, I remember when my husband started, when his vision opened at the early stage of when we started, he started telling me, exactly, Stella, he started telling me that what? Babe, I'm scared to sleep. I'm scared to sleep because every time I close my eye, I'm getting messages. I'm seeing a lot of things. I miss those days. I'm telling you, when your body is very alkaline, it receives messages from spirit very fast. That's the truth. Some of us, you see that alpha you are looking for. Who will do my work for me? I want to check if my work go. Go and work on yourself. If you work on yourself, you will not need any spiritualist to come and tell you whether your work went through or not. You go see them. If you work on yourself, you don't need anybody to tell you if this spiritualist is fake or not. You go see them. Immediately you see this spiritualist, there is what? An electric interpretation that will make you to know that this person carries a negative energy. There are some of you, you see what I'm saying now. I'm teaching one now. This one is already saying, but rice is good now. Did I say rice is bad? What did I say? When they teach one thing, now they go on another side. Now so, a lot of you will need to what? Go back to the drawing board and reshape your life. Did you know that as a young child, we didn't used to be this, because as young children, we don't eat as much meat that we eat now. As I remember then as a young child, if you give me meat, that I will be saying, Mommy, this meat is too big. It's too big. But now, when we don't grow, the bigger the better for us. We even want big meat. A lot of us don't know how to what? Balance it up. Spirituality is not all about sacrifice alone. No? I told you it's a circle. As you are giving to spirit, you should be able to receive from spirit. What is communication? Both of you are understanding what you are saying. Spirit understands it and is replying to you, and you are understanding what spirit is saying. Some of us are just giving to spirit. We are not hearing from spirit, because even when spirit is feeding back to us, our body is too heavy to what? Interpret the message that spirit is passing to us. Some of you will sit down and swallow a bar that is as big as a mountain. And you go to bed and expect what? To receive message. How? When your body is already heavy. A lot of you notice that when you were a Christian, your pastor will give you what? Fasting over a short period of time. And that time you are fasting, you go dey dream back to back. Sometimes what you are praying for, you will dream about it. And what? You will get confirmation, you get answers. What happened to fasting? Because you left Christianity, you left your what? A spiritual practice. Fasting is not a religious practice. It's a spiritual what? Practice. Nobody said because you are coming back to your roots, you should just stop fasting. Fasting is what? You killing the flesh and elevating the spirit. Nobody said because you are now offering sacrifice, you should no longer fast. Fasting is going to help what? Your spiritual growth. You want to do spiritual work? You what? By the time you are fasting, you hold your unzu and you are praying, telling your chi, I need confirmation. As I'm going to bed, if this person is going to do my work, let me know. If you don't want this person to do my work, because what? You're active, your body is light. They will come and tell you and you will be able to understand it. But even when you make such prayer, you go to bed after Eba, even if they come and tell you, you're not going to remember them. Because what? Your body is too heavy to receive the messages that spirit have what? Given to you. Why do you think that what? A lot of DBs stay in the bush in those days. It's not because what? They don't like to be in the city. Sometimes you need to stay away from things that the flesh need to grow spiritually. A lot of times, our flesh needs what? Noise. We want to hear music, we want to groove, we want to dance, but spirit wants a quiet place. And that's why when you are coming into spirituality, spirit will take you through a lonely path. They go first come out the friends when go make noise for your life. But some of us, even after they've removed the friends, even after they remove the friends from our life, we still go back and what? Carry the friends with our hand and say, I'm lonely, I'm bored. If you want to practice spirituality clean and clear, you are going to be alone a lot of times, because you will begin to see through people and you won't want to be close. Spirituality does not allow you to move in crowd. You will be standing alone. Because why? You will begin to see the deep things of people. Man, you go run far. There are some times when I have gone through fasting like this, I come on TikTok, I begin to block a lot of people. If he Swiss, I would appreciate it that you don't insult anybody here. Nobody is a kid, okay? If you don't believe fasting has anything to do with your spirituality, you can get off my life and stop being stupid. Okay? You can get off my life and stop being stupid. Nobody forced you here in the first place. And nobody is a kid here. I hate it when adults decide to just exhibit foolishness. If you don't agree with what I'm saying, you move past. Don't come calling me a kid here. It is my life. Don't just mute him. Please block him off my page. Thank you. Now back to what I was saying. There are a lot of you that need to go back to your drawing table. You see that alpha you are looking for, nobody will do it for you. That spirit guide that sent you on that assignment is going to do the alpha for you in your sleep. You see that spiritual journey that you are struggling and not understanding your path and your purpose. A lot of things will become clear in your spiritual journey when you starve your flesh. I never knew about this thing. It was spirit that taught me. When it comes to fasting, we are always very lazy to do it. That's the truth. And at a point in my life, in my spiritual journey, I was forgetting my dreams also. And it wasn't because it was witchcraft. I wasn't under witchcraft attack. But the reason why I was forgetting my dreams, they told me clearly I need to change my eating habits. It was food that was causing that part. I was told to stop eating anything with palm oil or food, cooked food from 7. And when I started that, I will sit down like this and I will get messages about you. See, it was when I started that I could do consultation without even holding my calories. I'm sitting with you, I'm talking to you, and your messages are downloading in my head like a soft drive I am downloading from. Why? Because my physical body was ready at all times to be plugged to spirit to receive that message. I didn't need to go and be looking for how we wash my eye, how we wash my feet, how we wash my this. I just changed my food. A lot of you need to work on your eating habits. It's not a flex. The fact that you can afford all the big restaurants here and you are moving from one restaurant to is not a flex, I'm telling you. It's not a flex. It's not. Some of us are eating foods that the spirits that go with us don't want. And for every time we eat that food, they stay far from us. They stay far from us. That's the truth. Some of you don't know that certain things that you're always having skin issues, different kind of things, are because of the food you are consuming. To show you that spirits don't like certain kind of food. I remember when my husband just did this agu. When my husband just installed this agu. If he eats anything that is against his agu, you are going to see a lot of irritation all over his skin. His eyes are swollen. His mouth is swollen. His body he just becomes a different person. Until he goes through the process of cleansing, those things will not leave his body. Because he has eaten an abomination that his agu doesn't want. It's not a flex. Stop making spiritualists look like we are bigger, way bigger than you, and we are your God. We are not your God, as a matter of fact. It is just an honor that Spirit chose us. And Spirit gave us some certain abilities to do certain things that the regular cannot do. It doesn't mean that you cannot also climb to a high level of spiritual growth. There are some of you, the spiritual gift you have is even higher than some of us that are spiritualists. But the only reason is that what? You are not maximizing it because you are feeding your flesh. Only you today for morning. Some of you will say, I cannot do without breakfast. For morning, you don't carry milk, cereal, carton food though. It's not that you even ate organic food though. You pack sugar. You say you are doing breakfast. Only you, they open carton. They make indomie. They do this in the morning. You started your day with food. 12 o'clock, they say lunch is the beginning of energy. You carry a rice. You add plantain. You add beans. You add one single vegetable not day. You add 2 meat. You sit down and you chop. In the night, in around 7, you come back from work, you don't carry a goosey soup and ever. By evening time, you are snacking on waiting, pekere or this, that. Your mouth just needs to keep moving. Your body might be enjoying it. Your body might like it. But do your spirit want it? No. You go sleep, you not go dream. I bet you, I was talking to somebody and the person told me, I have never had a dream. I don't dream. I was shocked to my bone marrow. He said, Oma, I don't dream. I say, you don't what? How are you living this life and you are not dreaming? How? You think in Africa in Africa, our forefathers don't know things like indomie. They don't, what are all these things? Our forefathers never ate food in packets. They eat real organic food. They never ate food that you needed to preserve with chemicals. No. It was the what? Foreign people that still, the way they introduce religion to us, they still introduce us to this food that will what? Block our spirituality. Some of you know that before you came to city, that you started eating all this indomie, spaghetti and all these things. When they chop ofaku, they chop rice, they chop eba, they dream. Then our forefathers and our foremothers used to use clay pots. Do you know the funniest thing about clay pots? Anything you cook in clay, even if it's acidic, the clay changes it to alkaline. And your body needs what? Alkaline food. That's why even when our forefathers were eating meat, it was not what? Acidic in their body, because they use clay pots to cook the food. But these days, we are buying aluminium. We are buying what? Different kind of pots. Aesthetics. They keep introducing this thing to us to make sure that they block our what? Our chakra the more. They block our third eye. Let me speak the one that people will understand. They block it the more. You want to do an investment and you cannot dream and see whether this investment will have progress. You need to look for a spiritualist that will do alpha for you. Is that the way it's supposed to be? Is that the way it's supposed to be? No! There are things that what? You will immediately you want to get into something. You will what? Ask. That's why you have native church. Spirit is there 247 waiting for you to ask them questions. But these days, we don't even rely on spirit again. We rely on spiritualists and pastors. We rely on what? Spiritualists and past. That's why you see that there are a lot of spiritualists. We don't even have our eye to see this one get head, this one not get head, this one need. Some spiritualists, they need help more than you, but you will still go and meet them because you are blind spiritually. If you change your habits, if you change the way you live your life, there are many spiritualists on this TikTok that you will block. You don't need anybody to tell you that this one is unclean. Immediately you come in contact with the person, whether video, whether physically, you go know say this person not get. We need to go back to, it's not only going back to our roots through spiritual, even in the physical. Even in the what? Physical. Invest in things like clay pots. It is for your own good. It's for your own what? Good. Some of you now, Indomie will soon grow in your head. Indomie will soon grow in your head as wire, because the only food you know how to eat a lot is Indomie. When you pack a lot of chemicals into your system and you receive, you are waiting to receive message. Even when we want to eat the vegetable, we will make sure that we cook the vegetable to buy. We will overcook it. Some of you can never eat fruit salad. It's for wait I be goat. Oh man, when I'm not a goat. Even the white people that ship all these things to us, they eat salad, they eat greens. But we in Africa, we eat a lot of carbohydrates. Go to all these prophetic churches that you see that the person what does vision very well. If the vision are clean one, say you not go carry am, you will see that that person does not eat a lot of food. That person does a lot of fasting. You cannot be eating a lot of food and be expecting to be getting clear messages from spirits. It's either you kill the spirits for the flesh to grow, or you kill the flesh for the spirit to go. Who are you? What are you doing today? After this lecture, what exactly do you want to do with yourself? Some of you will sit down. I know I receive messages, oh my, I want to be seen like you, and I smile. Even I know the work when they to be spiritual, a lot of you will not even indulge. You cannot indulge. There is a Dibia that I know that is very good with messages. If that Dibia tell you now so, the Dibia does not eat cooked food. Any food when they cook for fire, you know they chop them. But if that person give you message, you feel run mad. Because you go see your intestine, whether it twists. Some of us wants to enjoy the end process, but we don't want to go through the journey. We don't want to go through the journey. Challenge yourself after these lectures. I'm not saying if you cannot do it for long, do it for a short period of time. Gradually, you stop. Another week you continue, you do it for a short period of time. By that, you are what? Training yourself spiritually. If you cannot do a fruit fast, you can do a white fast without oil. Some of you, the answers you are looking for, they have been playing it in your dreams since, but now you know they see them. I don't know how some of you eat pork meat. Some of you sit down and eat pork. Some of you, in your spiritual journey, snail is a forbidden to you, but you eat snail. It's not forbidden to everybody. It might be forbidden to you and you are eating snail and you think you will dream. You don't go, in fact, you not go dream. Some of you, I'm not saying it's bad. If you are connected to the spirit, like there was a lady, my personal assistant, when I did her water walk, they came to tell her after the walk, don't eat snail, don't eat okra. They came to tell her. Imagine that what? She's somebody that don't remember her dream. Now so she go still dey chop snail, dey chop okra. Her problem go dey start. She not go even understand her spiritual journey. Some of us, the answers to our problem, they've given us long ago, but we woke up and we did not remember it. That's the truth. We woke up and we did not remember it. Some of us sit down and begin to battle. I know I dreamt too. I dreamt. Some of you will remember some parts, will not remember some parts. Even the parts that you are remembering still doesn't make sense. There are a lot of things that are what? Hindering our what? Our spiritual connection. There are a lot of things. See, hey God, if you know how a little thing like this can take you far from spirituality, can push you off, can change your spiritual balance. There are some of us that our chi don't like us drinking alcohol. They don't like it. But you see some of us, that alcohol na every day, now we dey drink as Smirnoff Ice. They'll say not plenty now, the alcohol for instance not be 5.5%. It not plenty, I beg. It not plenty. There are a lot of us that need to go back to the drawing board and check ourselves. You see that thing? You don't need somebody to come and lay hands on you. Some of you self, if you are connected, you go see say now you go do your spiritual work yourself, because spirit will direct you how to do it. You see that work that you are crying, hey God, I don't have money. Maybe your spirit don't want what? Don't want anybody to do it for you. They've been showing it to you since, but because you are not connected, you are not seeing the message. And for every time you pay somebody for spiritual work, the work will not go through because your spirit don't want anybody to do your work for you. What stops you from what? Disciplining your flesh, buying your flesh, the zeal and the wants of your flesh, so that you will grow spiritually. Why can't you put a hold to the things of the flesh so that you will elevate spiritually? Some of us, what is killing us is food. If they open our chapter now and see the kind of way we eat, even spirits they shock. Some kind of food we eat is like a mountain that cannot be leveled. From where you take chop finish, now there sleep take start to the cashew to show you the level of food you consumed. Your body is already tired. For where you shop, night sleep they catch you. Just know that the food you ate, your body is already tired. You are always eating. Some of you can eat indomie in the morning, rice in the afternoon, eba in the evening. In between meals, you dey chop meat by the drink coke. Everything you are stuffing into your system. Even so, your baby food, you don't dey chop and join. You say you'd be nursing mother. I'm a nursing mother. Oh. I'm telling you. Sometimes that's why you see that sometimes when we when we have started going, when spirits don't start to show us, when we are, especially with our half core, when spirits don't start to show us gbas, some of us can no longer afford the normal meals we eat, and we cannot eat the way we used to eat. We start dreaming. That's when we start having dreams. Because why? The way we used to eat before, now there is no money to eat like that again. So we now eat less. We now dream more. But immediately we finish our calling, we now go back to what? Eating the way we used to eat before, because what? Money day now. You now lose your dream life again. You not be running about. Oma, I'm not dreaming, no. I'm not remembering my dream. I don't know what the problem is. It is not witchcraft. You are the problem. You are what? The problem. Yes. I don't know if any of you then used during your Christian, when you used to be a Christian. You know, if you have ever gone to the mountain to fast before, that period of mountain period, if you are true to yourself, you know, say you dey dream and you dey get messages clear. There are some of us then, after the fast, if you do am well, you yourself, you cannot deceive yourself. You know. You can deceive me, Oma. You don't fit deceive yourself. Let me drink my concoction. Very delicious. Some of you know, as I'm talking to you too, so some of you will go and eat only one apple tomorrow and say, Oma say, Oma say we should fast. After you eat one apple, after you eat one apple tomorrow, Oma say we should fast. For evening, na egusi soup you take sleep. Say, I beg. See, this spirituality thing not be for me, oh. Hunger won't kill me. Have a balance. Have a what? A balance. Nobody said because you are going into spirituality and you want to what? Energize your body or starve your body, you should just go from 0 to 100 straight. Now, let me talk about it. How do we fast? There is no special way of fasting. If you know you want to fast, it's either you're fasting 6 to 12, or you're fasting 6 to 3, or you're fasting 6 to 6, or 6 to 9, whichever way you want to do it. But during that process of fasting, please be eating. If you are doing a fruit fast, if it's 3 days or 4 days you want to fast, if you know you are breaking your fast by 6, you are breaking it with fruits. That's to say, you are not going to eat any other thing till you break your fast. And when you want to break your fast, you are eating fruits, you are not eating food. And after you finish eating that fruit, you are full, you start fasting again. That's how it is. If you want to do a white fast, the same thing. When you say white fast, it means that you are eating boiled yam, you are eating white rice, you are eating noodles without the spice, just boiled noodles or boiled potato. Those are the kind of food you are eating. Agidi. Do you understand? Some of you will say you are eating white spice, you dey pour oil inside the food. That's not white fast though. Some of you are doing white fast. You will go and open chicken and eat all the chicken and say you are doing fasting. These few days, yes, you can eat bread if you are doing white fast, but I always prefer, you see that shawarma bread that is thin is better than the bread that has yeast. It's better. Some of you are going to do fast now. As you want to do fast, everybody, hey God, though, I'm fasting. This one that one must say we should fast. So, one God deal. If you know that you want to fast and what the people around you are always cooking your house, go out, visit somebody. That's why you see that when people want to fast, most of the time they go to mountain. But if you know you stay alone, just take away things that can make you break that fast unnecessarily. Not the one you dey fast, they cost me for your mind. Do not me put you for the one you do. It has to be an intention, what you want. And this period of fasting, you are venerating and saying the things that you want to get clarity on. You are communing with spirit, asking them, I want to get clarity on this thing. I want this thing. This is the reason I want people to go. You need to be opening your mouth. Not be just you go your fast, just sit down. If you're looking for content to watch, you can go to my YouTube page. And help yourself with content. I have a lot of teachings there that will help you. I did not say because you are fasting, you should go on TikTok and be looking at all the chef kind of food. If I don't break my food now, this one will take break. You are deceiving yourself. You are deceiving yourself. One thing you should know is that you are not doing it for anybody, you are doing it for yourself. You are not doing it for me, you are not doing it for your mother or your father, it is for yourself. Do you understand? Try it. I did not say you should do it for one day and not say, oh my, I did not dream. Some of you need to detox yourself for like 5, 6, 7 days before you have that balance, because your body is so heavy. You do not expect that you don't do it for one day and you expect to go to bed and just see your great grandfather come in and say, my son, I have heard your word. See, all of you need to detox your head from Nigerian movie. It's good when you want to go to do this kind of fasting, have a notepad by your sleeping bed. When you wake up, the messages you get, you write it down and you put dates. A time is coming, you will relate to that message that it will make sense. For every time you have dreams, you write it down and you put dates, because dreams are messages. You might not get that message now, understand it, but in the future you relate to it and it will make a lot of sense. There are some of you, every time you go to bed, they are showing you one leaf or the other, one thing or the other, and you don't write it down. You go forget them. We are humans. The activities of the day will make you to forget it. So always have a notepad. That's as you wake up in the morning, you are jotting down everything you saw, your dream, you put dates. Before you go and venerate. But some of you now, the village people in your head will not make you to be great. I want to take questions from you people. If you have questions that you want to ask me as regards what I have thought about or something else, please don't bring spiritual dream to me. I don't interpret dreams, and I don't do alpha on my life. Do you understand? So if you want to check anything about yourself, kindly go chat me for a private consultation. Don't come and ask me. I want to know how my life is going. I want to know I will fling you off the life. So please, if you have questions about spirituality you want to ask, even not about what I have taught today, thank you. Please don't ask me how I'm doing. I'm very fine, as you can see. So please, if you have questions, send a request. Let me bring you up so we can take your questions. Thank you so much, guys. I'm waiting for your questions. Oh. Oh my God, I asked you something. I asked you something the other day and it was on point, right? You have said it all, Oma. It's why I miss you, darling. It's been long ago. Really nice to read from you. Greeting, husband material. It's been long ago. Where have you people been? Please, you guys should ask me questions now. Is it that today's topic, it was very clear? I'm glad. I told you, these spirits are yours. Don't allow anybody make you believe that they have a full control over your spirit guide more than you. It is you. Spirits are just there waiting for you to instruct them. If you don't instruct them, somebody will instruct them on your behalf. And whatever they instruct them will begin to work for you. So before somebody instructs your spirit guide, instruct them yourself. I'm glad you have clarity now. Okay? Questions. So where are my people? You people always have questions for me now. There was somebody that wrote here that I said I have a question. Okay, Lulu the Dawn. I think I've seen you before. The name looks familiar. I'm seeing you for the first time today, and you made a lot of sense. I am Olokun. Nice to have you here. My question is that I am just confused. I really don't understand myself again. Did you start this live from the beginning? Did you start to understand what I was saying? I'm sorry, this bird, please fly away from here. As you are a bird, please just fly away. We don't do consultation. We cannot check for you. I'm sorry. Can we eat fish? One thing that you people are missing is that I am not your spirit guides. I'm not the one that will tell you eat this and don't eat this. No, don't eat this. Because one, the spirit I carry is not the same spirit you carry. My rules might be different from your rules. One thing you need to understand is what? Connect with the spirits that what? Follow you and ask these questions. If they don't want you to eat fish, they will let you know. When they stopped me from eating cassava, they let me know. I used to eat cassava before. I love soaking gari as a human being. I love soaking gari with what? Sugar and salt with fried fish. I love it. But when they told me that I had to stop cassava, that's to say I cannot eat gari again. It is not a rule for everybody. My husband eats gari, but I don't. So you need to connect with your spirits for them to give you rules. That's why what? You need to discipline, kill the flesh so that you can receive what? Messages from the spirits. It's as simple as that. Okay? Okay, oh. Nobody's sending me question. Nobody's asking me question. That means today I really made sense and I made you people to understand what I am saying. Oh, they are shy. Why are they shy? I don't bite. I don't bite now, Abba. This is my innocent face. Why you see serious abi saros, you see this thing you are doing now, it can make you to be in a spiritual problem. Spirituality, nothing is free. Nothing is free. Anything that makes you to be looking for a free message, something will be taken from you. That's why when you go for alpha, you pay for alpha. Because why? That message you are receiving, you have paid for it. If anybody give you free message, something will be taken from you. It is as good as, I always tell you people this, don't make that mistake. In spirituality, nobody died to save you. Nobody paid for your sins. Nobody has sacrificed for you in spirituality. Don't allow your thing, important gift, to be taken in an exchange for what? A message. It's not good. In the streets of spirituality are a lot of thieves, agbero, that are looking for spiritual thieves. Even me that is talking to you, in my journey of spirituality, I have lost gifts that I cannot get back because I was naive. I lost some spiritual gifts. I can't get it back anymore. But it is what it is. We move. Okay, so in the absence of no other question, I think it's time to call it a day, because nobody's asking me question. I've taught what I want to teach for the day, for the night. And so I want to know, how many of you will be going on a fast? From this teaching, how many of you will be going on it? I'm not saying that I have one group that people should come and be staying under my group. I don't do groups. I'm a one-man squad, me and my spirit. I don't have any group. I just want to know how many of you would be what? Going on a fast. Thank you, Itwa. Try it. Your spirit will be proud of you. How many of you will be going on a fast? If you don't understand it, you can slide into my DM and ask me a question. Don't come and ask me, how will I fast to? That kind of question I will not answer. I might just tell you, go back and go and watch the video. Because, replying messages over a long period. Come, Para, I did not send you to fast. You are breastfeeding my baby. It's not now that my baby is not up to 1 month, you want to fast. So that when then there's no milk, you will say, it's all my say I should fast. Behave yourself. The only thing you can do now, Para, since you are a breastfeeding mom, eat more vegetables, eat more green leaves, eat fruits. Less carbohydrate. I'm not saying you should not eat carbohydrate, but reduce it. Then eat more of what? Fruits, vegetables. Right now you cannot be doing long fast too. I'm warning you. Okay, guys. Okay, so nobody has question for me. I want to say thank you to everybody that gifted me. I want to say thank you for those of you that just joined the live. I want to say you're welcome to the family. If you are not following me on TikTok, on YouTube, you are missing a lot. My YouTube videos are over 3 hours, 2 hours. That's where you get the full raw teaching. What I post on TikTok are just 2 minutes clips of what? A full teaching, because TikTok doesn't allow me to put out the full video right there. If you are not following me on YouTube, please kindly click the YouTube channel on my profile. It takes you to my YouTube page, right? And what? You will see the what? Full videos. There are some things that you are going through I must have taught in the past. Go through the videos, and I would appreciate it as a sign of love if you leave comments for me to read and know you visited the page. Please do so. Drop comments for me, drop likes for me. I would appreciate it. It encourages me. Okay, and please note that I would not chat you first. There are a lot of people that are taking advantage of the fact that I don't have a backup page or I don't have other accounts to scam people. I would not message you first. Anybody that comes to your DM or your comment section and writes that he or she has a message for you, it is not Oma. Okay, I would not write you first. If you want to run a consultation, feel free to slide into my DM and write me. I'll give you my WhatsApp number. I used to put my number there on my profile before, but I noticed there are some people that are not okay. They are insane. They call me at 1 a.m., 2 a.m. Some are collecting my number and sending me nudes, and it's not good. So I removed my number from my profile. If you need my number, I'll give it to you. Okay, just reach out to me on my DM. I will write you and give you my number. Okay, so please, I want to say thank you. I want to tell you I love you. I'm going to be live again in 2 days time. So until then, please make sure that you reach out to me on my private inbox, or you leave a message for me on YouTube. Bye and sweet dreams.